Welcome into the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. Just in time for the player announcements. As Brian Gonzalez gets announced, he'll be the backup keeper tonight to number 1, Freddie Gomez. Freddie tested heavily last night against the Amarillo Bombers. This is the second game of a homestand for the Kansas Bandits. Last night, Amarillo Bombers. Today, Colorado Inferno.
Number 7, midfielder.
That was number 6. Eric Berrigan gets announced, a local product from here in Southwest Kansas. Eric making his first cap, first appearance for the Kansas Bandits. Player that's played in a little bit of MLIS, a little bit of PASL, competing leagues to the Major Arena Soccer League, but this will be his first opportunity to play inside of an arena, and we're better than right here at home where mom and dad get to come and watch nearby. Number 7, Diego Oliveras. Number 8, Mario Martinez. Great game last night for Martinez. Put out a lot of effort in those couple comeback moments where the Kansas Bandits clawed back into the match twice, got the game back to 2 goals after being down 7-1 early in the second quarter to the Amarillo Bombers. Mario Martinez was a huge part of that. Number 10, Tony Delatorre. Number 11, Chris Valise. Number 13, Omar Estrada. Number 14, Isaias Delatorre. Got a lot of Delatorres. Number 18, Andrew Delatorre. The 3 Delatorre brothers on back-to-back nights playing major minutes for the Bandits here this weekend. Number 20, Juan Herrera. And of course, number 29, Angel De La Cruz. We'll pause just for a moment here for the playing of the national anthem.
Assistant coordinator, Greg Hernandez. Please rise for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we're back. Thank you, Rigo Valverde. 2 days in a row singing the national anthem here at the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Amazing job, amazing voice, and we appreciate your support of the Kansas Bandits. Just 20 seconds away from kickoff here at the United Wireless Arena. We've got 2 teams. They have met prior in this season, that result going in favor of the Bandits. In fact, their first win in franchise history coming right here at the United Wireless Arena against this same Colorado Inferno team. Now, Inferno will not be taking the Bandits lightly today. They traveled in last night, stayed here at the partner hotel of the Kansas Bandits, the Dodge House Hotel, great partner for the Kansas Bandits. Team came out last night and watched the Amarillo Bombers take on the Bandits group. Bandits are on 2 games. Inferno traveled in, well rested, got to scout the Bandits, and they're on 1 game this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see if the Bandits can weather this storm in the first half, take a little bit of air out of the ball, let the ball move just a little bit and not be up and down. Hold it in the back, hold it at midfield, see some possession in the offensive third, as opposed to the transition game that we saw a lot last night from the Bandits that had to have taken a lot out of these gentlemen in their legs. The Bandits will be without Gregory Hernandez, who's serving a red card suspension for card accumulation. Was issued 2 yellow cards last night, 5.5 minutes left. Foul from behind called by referee Troy Manzi. Hernandez disagreed, was going to the penalty box for 2 minutes, continued to talk, got a dissent. That was his 3rd card of the night, 2 blues and a yellow. That's card accumulation in the Major Arena Soccer League. That gives you an ejection and a 1-game suspension. Again, no Gregory Hernandez. Bandits with Brian Gonzalez, Freddie Gomez, Diego Oliveras, Mario Martinez, Akale Jubali, Antonio De La Torre, Chris Veliz, Omar Estrada, Isaias De La Torre, Andrew De La Torre, Juan Herrera, Angel De La Cruz, and of course, making his appearance tonight, Eric Berrigan. His first appearance of his Bandits career, gets an opportunity to play right here at home. We're just about underway. The referees making sure everything's in order, shutting some doors. One guy to watch out for tonight, if you watch the pregame warm-up, you watch NFL games, and we were laughing here inside UWA Arena that a lot of times the announcers will talk about players in pregame, NFL kickers. Oh, he hit a 60-yarder, he hit a 65-yarder. That was a great pregame warm-up. And oh my, number 20, Ventura Dominguez for the Colorado Inferno was hitting absolute bangers. Hit one between the bar and the net, goes through the net, 10 yards behind the goal, hits a curtain backdrop and knocks over some tables and walls back there. And he just kind of turned and walked off. But so he's not hitting 70-yarders, but he's hitting missiles in the pregame. So he'll be an interesting player to watch, playing with a lot of confidence and warming up as such. That's Andrew De La Torre, picks that one off and gets a shot blocked away. Tony De La Torre now. Mario Martinez. Martinez shot across goal, just misses. Counter press by De La Cruz and Tony De La Torre. The Bandits are looking to high press early. Marcus Jordan throws this one deep. That's going to be just inside the yellow line. Fantastic ball from Marcus Jordan, the veteran for the Colorado Inferno. Ishmael Morales with the shot just wide. Neither keeper called into action, but both teams willing to shoot early. Both these teams in the bottom of the standings inside this Midwest Conference, but playing for the love of the game and a lot of respect right now. Nobody wants to finish bottom of the table, so this game has huge implications from that standpoint. Inferno calm, trying to get a line change in. They've done so. Martinez tries to pressure Jose Jimenez. And Jimenez wins that battle and comes up and takes a shot. That just over the top of the glass, and it's going to be a goalkeeper restart in the hands of Bandits goalkeeper Freddie Pena. Pena distribution downfield looking for Aku. Martinez carries, finds Oliveras. Oliveras cuts back to the right foot, looks for a shot. Shot saved, clipped away by Ventura, who goes to the ground to take a block for his team. First shot on frame of the night goes to Diego Oliveras, blocked by Ventura Dominguez. Dominguez on the ball deep in the corner, turns and plays that up the line. Referee has a mistake there. That ball hit the boards. It's going to be on the side. He didn't see it hit the boards, but that's corrected by the second official on the opposite side, Brian Bauer, and the near official, Brian Otten. This referee crew was here last night. They switched the third and fourth and the 2 floor referees. So these are 2 new floor referees, but they did the third and fourth officiating duties last night. Good communication from the officials there to get that one right. Went straight out of bounds. It would have been a top-of-the-arc restart, but it clipped the top of the boards on the way out, which means it's a spot restart from next to the boards, and the referees communicate and get that right. Berrigan, side to side, finds Estrada, back to Berrigan. Misses the ball down low for target play with Aku. Aku counter press. Here comes Tony Delatorre. That ball's going to be played heavy off the wall. Back to Zuba. Zuba's got to go a little bit longer, and he does. Great ball, actually, to Morales, and Morales dispossessed. The Bandits will have an opportunity to hold the ball here with Freddie Pena. Pena uses his one touch in possession to give it back to Berrigan, who finds Delatorre. Now Estrada. Isaias. Pena. That's Pena's second touch in possession, and as you would have it, I spoke about it right when he got his first touch, and because it was a recycled ball, he got that first touch, and the Bandits really needed to be aware of that. The rule in the MASL is the keeper can only touch the ball with his feet one time in possession unless he is over half field, and then the time limit, the 4-second time limit, and the touch limitations go away. Bandits fortunately unscathed as Marcus Jordan just doesn't get his foot around that ball and hits it up over the top of the glass on the restart. Ball back to Pena for goalkeeper distribution. 10 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Still 0-0. One shot on frame so far off the boot of Diego Olivares. Zuba not called into action because Ventura Dominguez willing to go to the ground and take that low block for the Colorado Inferno. Andrew Delatorre looks for Dela Cruz. Popped up in the air. Jimenez on the ball. Dela Cruz pressing. Battling back and forth. There's a double down by Tony Delatorre. Andrew comes up with the ball. Finds Isaias. No, Isaias dropping out the show here on the near side, number 14. That was a miscommunication with Tony as the ball was played deep, but Angel Dela Cruz doesn't give up. He presses on his own, and they've won it back. Mario Martinez. Isaias Delatorre. Martinez on the ball. Patience. Kind of what we talked about. Can dodge. Oh, great rebound header. Almost a wall of score from Angel Dela Cruz. Cleared away from Dominguez, and now a counterattack is spurred on the other end for the Colorado Inferno. Martinez pressing. Gets in behind. It's going to be a 2v1 situation. He keeps it on his own. Martinez. Shot through Zuba's legs. Zuba gets a touch. Saved by Zuba. There's a foul coming out against Angel Dela Cruz. Great save just to get a heel on that from Justin Zuba. That's Juan Herrera with the shot just wide. Well played by Herrera. Here's Diego Olivares. He has a go. Blocked by Domingo. Jeez. We talked about Ventura Dominguez, his ability to smack a ball in the pregame and putting holes in nets and knocking down tables, but so far he stayed right in front of the goal and taken two big blocks. One off the foot there at Diego Olivares. Second time he's blocked Olivares today already. Aka tries to play that off the boards. Counter-attack in behind Wade. Well played, well read from Dodge City, or from the Kansas Bandits. This game coming to you live from the United Wireless Arena, MASL 2 action in Dodge City, Kansas. You can see there around the goals the Bandits logo. Great logo, great crest. Got a lot of different ways you can go with that, and the merchandise stand has just the mask, just the font, the horse, just different options there. But above that, Standard Beverage, an appreciated sponsor of the Kansas Bandits. Thank you, Standard Beverage, for your support of the Kansas Bandits in soccer in Southwest Kansas. Also, thank you to title partner just above the goal there, Capelli Sport. CapelliSport.com if you're interested. Valley Sports been a great partner for the Kansas Bandits and have put together some fantastic uniform options. Shot again from Martinez, again safe from Zuba. Laid back to Oliveira, now Aku. As Aku tries to lay that back there to Herrera, they don't get anything out of it, but another shot from Martinez saved by Zuba. Held up by Estrada, finds De La Torre. Tony on the ball now. Isaias asking for options, looking for Aku. Flicked over the top to Tony. Zuba comes out and collects that. Good distribution, but runner just got out and run and couldn't see the ball. It actually hits him in the back of the head, so the Inferno dispossessed. Now De La Cruz to Estrada, back to De La Cruz. Angel on the ball. Finds Tony. De La Cruz swings to Isaias. Bandits doing a really good job. We talked about it in the opening. Can the Bandits, as I say that, they lose possession, but can the Bandits not turn this into an up and down game in the first half and find a way to save as much of their legs and get into the flow of play? Great ball across from Angel De La Cruz. Just mistimed a little bit by Aku. Tony, shot, cross goal, deflection, blocked away by Marcus Jordan. Bandits really trying to get some shots off. That's her 5th shot of the game. And it's been on frame. 3 of those blocks, 2 to Ventura Dominguez and 1 now to Marcus Jordan. Ishmael Morales deep in the corner, looking for Jimenez. Shot, goes Becking. Cleared away by the Bandits. They try to reset. Berrigan out. That's Diego Oliveras. Oliveras now sees the 2v2. He likes it. He's going to take off and try to press forward. Gets brought down. It's going to not be a 2-minute penalty, but good intention from Diego Oliveras and probably a good foul for the Colorado Inferno. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter, still 0-0. Shot high by Isaias De La Torre. And he was fantastic last night. Couple goals, drew a penalty, and a couple absolute smashes off the left foot to bring these Bandits back from down 1-7 and make a game of it. The Amarillo Bombers, of course, now in sole possession of first place in the Midwest Conference, control their own destiny and look to be a team that can do just that and make their way into the playoffs for the MASL. Andrew De La Torre hits that ball across goal. It's just wide of Zuba, looking for a kick save. Well played there from Luis Alvarado. Holds up the play, finds Morales. Across to Ventura Dominguez, and he's probably going to look for that rocket of a shot we talked about in the pregame, but he's dispossessed by Angel De La Cruz. That's Mario Martinez. Martinez may be looking for a foul here, and he does draw it against Ventura Dominguez. Brought down on the ball over the top. Martinez brings that down, recycles to Berrigan. Eric Berrigan, penetration pass to Tony De La Torre, back to Martinez, swings through. Very patient from the Bandits right now, and a little miscue, but that was played well from Ishmael Morales. Shot from Martinez, just a bit high. Headed back to Zuba for safekeeping. Zuba lays this ball off to Jimenez, who takes the space. Good ball across to Luis Alvarado, and that's the first shot on goal, but Pena deals with it easily. They give it away right away, though. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Still scoreless here in Dodge City at the United Wireless Arena. Francisco Evera that was on the header on the backside. He's been pretty busy since he came in. Pena, not sure if he can pick that one up. Gives it back to Estrada and just asks him to clear. They do so as Gabe Prado bounces that ball side to side. Finds Jimenez, back to Gabe. Jimenez again. Dominguez. Prada. Dominguez. Counterattack opportunity for the Bandits here. They're coming forward with numbers. It looks like it's now a 4v4. Eric Berrigan finds Tony Delatorre. Isaias overlapping. Left-footed shot from Tony Delatorre, blocked away by Jimenez. Another good block for this Inferno team. It looks like certainly here to try to get a result this afternoon in Dodge City, Kansas. Players getting in front, taking blocks time and time again already in this game. The goals haven't come for the Bandits, but probably the start that you want. They're in the game. They've been able to not put so much miles on their legs. They're able to stay in the offensive half and keep the ball and shift it side to side. The Inferno patient defensively, taking blocks, allowing the Bandits to have the ball. Personally, if I was on game one and they were on game two, I'm not an indoor coach, but if I was, I think I'd ask him to get out and run a little bit. And in turn, that ball comes across from Tony Delatorre to Angel De La Cruz. And De La Cruz puts that top shelf. I'm sorry, that was Aku that played that ball. That's his assist. And the Bandits go up 1-0, and probably deserving. You know, they've had the lion's share of the possession. They've outshot 7-1, and it was just a matter of time. We're going to go to the first stoppage. Guaranteed stoppage is the under 8 timeout for the officials. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 1-0 Kansas Bandits.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
Back at the United Wireless Arena after a goal from Angel De La Cruz to put the Kansas Bandits up 1-0 over the visiting Colorado Inferno. Bandits have outshot the Inferno 7-1. That goal comes off the boot of De La Cruz, assisted by Aku. It was a great ball across, great find on the back post. Not an easy finish by any means, but gave him the time that he needed to gather himself and beat Zuba top shelf across goal, and the Bandits lead 1-0. Dealt with by Pena. Loose ball in the box. Oliveras lays it back to Andrew De La Torre, and he's beat his player to speed this up going forward. Martinez is out and running. Oliveras doubling down. Quick press there from Martinez and Oliveira. The Bandits have won the ball back, and they're going to be patient in the offensive half once again. Little flick in behind, that's De La Torre. Lays it across to Herrera. Another shot from Andrew De La Torre, blocked by Ishmael Morales. We're going to have a 3-line call here. Oh, I'm sorry, intentional clearance. It went straight out of bounds. I thought it went 3 lines as I was looking over the top of our broadcast monitors. This is a top of the arc restart, much dangerous than a 3-line, which would be on the yellow line. Tony De La Torre to the left. Isaias goes the other way. That's Herrera. Shot, goal! Bandits pick up another one with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. That's Herrera's first goal as a Bandit.
Bandits lead 2-0.
Big goal for the Bandits to try to come out of this first quarter up 2. Again, Juan Herrera assisted by Isaias De La Torre. That's now 2-0 in favor of the Kansas Bandits. Pena off his line just a bit to pick that up, finds De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to play into the foot of Aku, but Aku was making a run down the line, and he was looking for more target play as a hold-up player, was Angel De La Cruz. Just miscommunication. Forced shot there. Aku's going to get in behind, and just seconds left. Misses an opportunity to get a shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. 9 shots for the Kansas Bandits, only 1 shot on frame for the Colorado Inferno. Most of those shots blocked away by Inferno defenders. But 2-0, Kansas Bandits lead the Inferno in the Major Arena Soccer League, broadcasting from Dodge City, Kansas at the United Wireless Arena. We'll be back for the second quarter momentarily.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
'22 Mirage starting at $15,975.
Buy from family.com.
Welcome back to the United Wireless Arena. First quarter action ends in a 2-0 advantage for the Kansas Bandits. Goals from Angel De La Cruz and Juan Herrera. Not necessarily unlikely, but when you look at the depth on this roster and you talk about the goal production from Aku, or Tony De La Torre, Isaias De La Torre, Mario Martinez, Diego Oliveras, players also that aren't here right now. These are the players that the Bandits need to get production from and continue to develop. It's a development year, it's their first year, and now they're seeing those rewards already with the player last night who had a great game and came back today and put the Bandits up 1-0, a player like Angel De La Cruz. So great start to the day for the Bandits. Come out of the first quarter up 2, out shooting the Colorado Inferno 9-1. And we're underway. Jordan plays that deep into the corner. Prada chasing, dangerous ball. In behind is Luis Alvarado. Almost gets to that, but puts it over the top. Not testing, but Pena really not tested yet much at all. Did have to make one save, but it was fairly routine for Freddie. Aku to De La Cruz, Andrew De La Torre. Isaias. Strong against the boards, trying to shield, but dispossessed, and Colorado gets out and looks to run. Bandits fantastic in transition defense, and they get back so quick that it turns into a 2v4 for Colorado. Bandits behind the ball now, 3v3. little bit of scrum there. Both players help each other up. Shot from range from the captain of the Colorado Inferno, Marcus Jordan. Ball laid across by Morales. Dangerous pass. Probing through the Bandits defense, but doesn't find the back post. This be a good opportunity here for the Bandits to just get a substitution, a couple line, maybe not a full line change, but a couple substitutions to this line, and they have. Herrera backside running. Aku tries to fit that ball into De La Cruz, and now Morales.
Recovered by Aku.
Dangerous ball from Morales in behind, and just poor touch there. The Inferno on the attack. Second post runner. Good idea. Diego Oliveras plays that off the boards as he's looking to find Juan Herrera. Herrera on fresh legs, did not play last night. Herrera and Berrigan, very important to today's lineup for the Bandits, as they're the only two players that aren't on minutes from the day before. Laid in behind by Herrera. Back to De La Cruz. Then Martinez. That was a shot off target from Martinez. This is Oliveira all the way back to collect and finds Estrada. Really patient from the Kansas Bandits right now. It's good stuff. Estrada, De La Cruz just sharing the ball a little bit. Back and forth. Here comes Oliveras to get on it. He forces it a bit, and this is going to start a counterattack. Puts Marcus Jordan in on his left foot. That's what Jordan wants, but Freddie Pena called into action and does really well. Good stuff from Pena to clean up Oliveira's mistake.
Mario with the sauce. Back in.
Oh, great ball to the second post. Looking for Angel De La Cruz, and finds him is Oliveras. Again, a lot to be said about that save just made from Freddie Pena, as Marcus Jordan, a veteran of this indoor soccer game, gets in behind and gets to a strong foot. Looks to bring the Inferno back within one, but Pena makes a 1v1 stop.
Shot and missed.
Inferno missed a second post, not quite a tap in. It was a poor angle deep in that corner, and he tried to shape it in, just misses by a few inches, but had Pena beat. Great ball in behind, and now the Inferno look like they started to calm down, right as I say that, right? But they look like they've begun to calm down just a bit. See if they can produce better chances, and twice now have found runouts, and twice now have found second post opportunities. Aku, De La Cruz, Estrada. Martinez comes in for Estrada. Bandits in possession, making sure they get their changes in. There's the target play the Bandits would really like to see with Aku. De La Torre, strike, blocked away. The Bandits still good in transition, back with numbers quickly. Inferno starting to press forward just a little bit. If you're an Inferno fan, you'd probably like to see that at this point, knowing that the Bandits are on, you leave yourself a little bit exposed, but they're on 2 games, only 2 players fresh-legged after last night's 7 p.m. game against the Amarillo Bombers that had to take quite a bit out of these Bandits players. These doubleheaders are never nice, especially in the indoor game. Such a fast-paced game, and the guys have a good recovery routine. Got into that last night and today. But next thing you know, you're on a 3 p.m. start on Sunday after a 7 p.m. Saturday game. It's difficult to accommodate for those kind of things, but they've done really well in possession and probably played their most composed game so far. Juan Herrera smashes a Colorado Inferno player into the boards, and a massive mistake, not just from a standpoint of a 2-minute penalty, but the health and wellness of this player. And we really don't need any of that. And Bandits players are coming over now, and Andrew De La Torre is coming over to talk to the rookie and say, look, we have to be careful and protect each other in those moments of the games. We can't put them in. So Bandits players holding each other accountable. Kudos to Andrew De La Torre for trying to teach there Juan Herrera, but a massive mistake and ugly challenge there against the boards.
Let's kill this penalty, guys.
And fortunately, we're going to get out of that without an injury. It's just something you don't like to see. Again, penalty, boarding, number 20, Juan Herrera. I couldn't see who the foul went against because this Inferno team, who's now on a power play, probably heard it before, Colorado fans, but the numbers and names on the back of these are not broadcast friendly, so it's very difficult to see that pinstripe number on the back of the jersey. Shot from Jordan, saved by Pena. And Jordan standing over there on the right side as he looks for that left foot. Pena pushes it away over the Capelli Sports sign. Top of that glass. Oh, what a block there from Andrew Della Torre, who took that in his arm. And it was smashed in again by Jordan. Another block in this game. That one goes to Andrew Della Torre as the Bandits try to kill this penalty after a boarding penalty against Juan Herrera.
Not in my house, said Brady.
Oh, decent little effort there from Isaias Della Torre, but then saw something that wasn't there. His eyes played tricks on him, and he flicks it forward thinking he's going to get to it instead of holding the play, but trying to kill the penalty, he just puts it deep into the corner. Bandits go back into a low diamond. Shot wide there. Della Torre, Tony Della Torre out running. Isaias tries to find him for a counter. Freddie Pena on this ball, and he's got 4 seconds. He needs to be patient. Uses them going forward to try to find Tony Della Torre on a counterattack and see if the Bandits can score a shorthanded goal. Bandits did score a shorthanded goal yesterday, in fact, to keep him hanging around against the Amarillo Bombers, ultimately for none, as the Bombers came away with a multi-goal win in first place right now in the Midwest Conference in the MASL 2. Good hold-up play there, trying to kill off this penalty from Martinez. That ball gets pushed back. Martinez says from an Inferno player to Zuba, who handles it. Zuba thought otherwise, and so did the referees. But now this is a dangerous moment. Could be out and running here with Tony Della Torre. He's going to carry this ball deep maybe. Just looking to hold up the play, and he doesn't go forward. He just holds it up at midfield. Bandits trying to get out of this penalty situation with yet another penalty kill. That penalty has expired. Both teams are at full strength. Herrera back in. Ball laid back to Domingo Ventura. Toe poke on goal. Great block, though, from the Bandits. That was Eric Berrigan coming diving in, taking a block. Big block from Berrigan. Now Tony Della Torre out and running, seeing if he can overrun Morales. He has. Numbers joining him on the other side. Cuts over to his right foot. Has a shot near post. Goal! Golazo! Tony Della Torre picks out the upper corner where Grandma keeps the cookies. And smashes that home as the penalty expires. Great strike from Della Torre after a big block from Berrigan and a great penalty kill from the Kansas Bandits.
Shout out to our sponsors, Will Fisher and Standard Beverage.
We're going to go to a media timeout. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
Welcome back in, folks, to the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. Media timeout, under 8 timeout. Second quarter, Bandits lead 3-0. Let's take a look at a few replays. Here's the most recent goal from Tony Delatorre, who just smashes this ball top shelf across the face of Zuba, who has to hold a little bit and watch that back post runner as 2 Bandits players are free running. One is a trail run for a drop back pass, and then Diego Oliveras to the second post. And that's Tony Delatorre there, who has had quite the start to a rookie campaign for an indoor player, leading the Bandits in scoring. Very dangerous player, recent graduate from Fort Hays State University. Fort Hays, one of the top NCAA D2 programs in the country. Tony Delatorre with his brothers Andrew, Raul, and Isaias, all are players that have capped for this team and all local talent from right here in Dodge City. Huge part of the Kansas Bandits organization. Ball recycled back to Zuba. It's on 4 seconds if he doesn't get over the line, so he decides to play this one deep into the corner, and good ball from Zuba. Jordan pushes it back. It's faced backwards by Angel De La Cruz. Another ball deep into the corner from Zuba. Oh, what a save from Pena. That was the 6th shot of the night on frame for the Inferno. Still no goals, and Bandits doing a good job to take some blocks, and Pena with 2 great saves. That one pretty point blank, but the 1v1 save early on against Marcus Jordan, and Jordan's going to get a delay of game warning there as he vents a little bit of his frustration, putting this ball over the top after a foul called. And probably kind of the official not to go to his pocket.
Questionable handball.
Good press there from Aku. Tyler Sean facing the ball there, doing a good job at pushing Diego Oliveras to be patient. That ball straight into Aku. Good hold-up play. Just needed to hold it for another second or so. De La Cruz with the rebound. He takes that off the left foot and misses 4 or 5 feet wide. Oliveras again. Oliveras fakes like he's going to pick up the ball. Tyler Sean says, yeah, whatever. Go ahead. Laughs at him as they move by, but Oliveras acts like it's going to be a foul and he's going to pick it up. Just a little bit of deception. The fans got a kick out of it. Aku now dispossessed at midfield, flicked in behind by Herrera, and De La Cruz chases Ishmael Morales. Morales, veteran play off the boards to Zuba. Zuba with the penetration pass, great ball in from Zuba. Laid back to Dominguez. A switch now, they found Tyler Sean. Josue Jimenez deep in the corner for the Colorado Inferno. Great ball from Jimenez. Another save by Pena, and another after a deflection. Pena distribution to Herrera. Pena showing really well so far today, keeping a clean sheet, has made some big 1v1 saves. He was frustrated with himself in the pregame, talking about last night and how difficult it was to give up some of these long-range goals when the Bandits had came all the way back and got the game back to 2. This is new turf here for the football team, which shares the turf at the arena. The city has purchased turf for the Southwest Kansas Storm and the Kansas Bandits. The lines are not painted on yet. There is white lines that are permanently stitched in, obviously in the end zone. Saved again, shot from Jimenez, saved by Pena. But you see these yellow lines and goal box lines. And there's a goal for the Colorado Inferno.
Goal for the Inferno.
That's number 14, Luis Alvarado. It puts the Inferno on the board. Inferno starting to shoot a lot more. Not too many shots early in this game, but now 9 shots to the Bandits, 11 on frame, and it's a 2-goal game. 2 more shots for the Bandits, 2-goal differential, and Jordan, with some renewed energy, picks up ball out of the corner, but turns and smashes it up the field trying to create a counterattack, and not what you want out of your veteran, because he's given away a top-of-the-arc restart. You have Isaias De La Torre looking at this from his left foot. You have Tony De La Torre to his left from the right foot. Mario Martinez, Aku organizing who's going to go to the other side without the true left footer. De La Torre shot, blocked away. Bandits really unorganized on that restart. A shot from De La Torre, saved by Zuba. And an absolute banger of a goal from Ventura Dominguez, right on time. I think we called that one in the warm-up where he was hitting bangers from the yellow line that were breaking nets. So this is no surprise to us up here in the broadcast booth. We saw that before they opened the gates, and it had been coming all game. Here he is on his right foot. This ball, first time over the shoulder. He hits that top shelf as well. Right off the hop, and what a clinical finish. Golazo. Goal of the week candidate from the MASL 2. Colorado Inferno player, Ventura Dominguez. Now we got a game. 12 shots for the Bandits, 10 shots for the Inferno. 3-2. 2 minutes, or 3 minutes left in this game. There's Herrera, Aku, ball bounces up just a little bit high off the turf there. Started to talk about the turf. The turf, although it plays fairly well in the middle of the field, those end zones in football, they paint those so they're a little bit heavier. But the problem is, without new lines painted on them yet, they're taping yellow duct tape around those goal boxes, and we've had a bit of a problem with the duct tape or gaff tape down there on the Bandits goal area, and that'll have to be corrected at halftime by the arena staff. And they're just kind of referees pulling it and trying to make do for the next 2 minutes of this half. Andrew De La Torre, well played off the boards. He's shielded well. He's found Martinez, Eric Berrigan, who's dispossessed. Now Oliveras. Great ball in behind to Herrera. Herrera's going to take this off the boards. Has a shot, just goes wide, or near post in front of Zuba, and then bounces in behind him. Zuba's smart to let that go. If you play that off your near hand, it very well could end up in the back of the net in indoor soccer. An own goal from a keeper just off a deflection.
2 minutes left. Bandits lead 3-2.
Oliveras. Little deception, he's clipped that across. Tries to find Aku, cleared away by the Inferno, and now they're out and running. 2v2 the other way. to get back into this game early, although they were out of it a little bit early, they're looking to continue to fight and tie this thing up before half. As Ventura Dominguez going down pretty hard as he's kicking the ball right as the player's trying to clear it, and they just kind of cross shins. Ishmael Morales now on the ball, and the Inferno seeing the lion's share of the ball for the last 5 or 6 minutes here in this quarter. Great ball from Dominguez. Finds Morales, well-timed run on the run. He gets it down in the corner. Defended by Chris Valdez, pushed backwards by Isaias Delatorre now. Referee gets put in a Bandits Inferno sandwich down there along the boards. Probably not the ideal place for our referee to be hanging out in that moment, but he comes out unscathed as well as the players. Zuba, ball up over the top on his 4 seconds and just had to release it. Tries to put it off the top of the glass. Maybe not a bad decision. Both teams get a line change in. We've got 36 seconds left in the half. Delatorre finds Pina. Pina needed to play forward with that, just hit it. Needed to put it in the corner as his time was running out. Makes a mistake there with his feet, but the Bandits bailed out with a foul call against the Inferno. Now 20 seconds. Restart along the boards. That ball hit the top of the boards on the way out, so it was not an intentional clearance. Chris Valdez, Omar Estrada hits that off the boards. Oliveras now has a go, blocked by Dominguez. And that's going to be it for the first half. We're going to end this half 3-2 in favor of the Kansas Bandits. Bandits led 0-3 for a moment, and the Inferno decided they weren't going to go away. Bandits started to show a little bit of wear, possibly from last night's match. Again, only 2 players, Juan Herrera and Eric Berrigan, are on fresh legs for the Bandits. Missing Greg Hernandez, missing Dominic Zuniga, missing Erwin Macias, missing Brian Alleman. A lot of players not in this roster today that would be very important to the Bandits, but the Bandits making it through and come out of this half up 1 goal. We'll be back with you here in a minute. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll see you for the 3rd quarter.
We have nothing to hide. Buy from family.com.
Okay, like every halftime, any boys or girls that want to come down onto the field?
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
Next bout, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting roller coaster gun. Bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
Outlander Sport, starting at $333 per month. Buy from family.com.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
Outlanders in stock, starting at $398 per month.
Buy from family.com.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
Search the best deals.
Buy from family.com. Upside down? We can help. Buy from family.com.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
We'll buy your car.
Buy from family.com.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting all the goals, I got me bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
'22 Mirage starting at $15,975.
Buy from family.com.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
we're back. Just here after halftime, the halftime show from the Diamond Dancers. Thank you to Valerie Heston and the Diamond Dancers. Valerie runs a youth dance studio and comes out and has her girls do some dances at the beginning of halftime every game, and they never disappoint. Great families, great kids, and great dancing, followed by some youth games. The kids get to come out on the field and play a little bit. So quite the activities here during halftime. But we're going to go back and talk to about the first half just a little bit. These goals, that was the first goal there from Angel De La Cruz. The next one from Herrera as he puts that in, and Zuba thinking he's going the other direction. But this one just absolutely smashed. From Tony De La Torre as he beats the goalkeeper Zuba near post top shelf. But the Inferno weren't done, and they go on to score 2 goals late in the second quarter to finish at halftime just 2-3. Well played from new head coach Nikki Ridenour, who's had her team down 0-3 early on the road and really not seeing much of the ball. And after that media timeout, that media timeout in the second quarter, excuse me, she really has been doing a lot of coaching down there and reorganized her group. And they came back 2-3, and we'll see what the Inferno has in store here for the second half. They're going to have the kickoff in the fourth quarter, but the Bandits are going to take it now. Bandits in white, Inferno in orange if you're just tuning in. We're going to start the third quarter. Kansas Bandits with 12 shots on frame to the Colorado Inferno 10. All that amounts to a scoreline of 3-2 and a fun afternoon here in Dodge City at the United Wireless Arena. We're back underway with MASL2 action. This is Tony De La Torre, Andrew Berrigan. Eric Berrigan getting his first cap with the Kansas Bandits here inside Major Arena Soccer League. In a rookie season for basically every Bandits player, other than Tito Chris Favela, who recently signed with the Kansas City Comets, making way here for Freddie Pena, who's had a great game so far today. Favela was fantastic for the Bandits before getting signed with the Kansas City Comets just last week. Congratulations to Tito. He obviously had already been in the MASL 1 playing for the St. Louis Ambush, and now gets that call up there at home in Kansas City. That's saved by Zuba. Good save to push that away. Corner kick, Tony De La Torre on the ball. Couple options. Andrew screens. That's Herrera with the left-footed shot blocked away. Bandits with a little quick counter press and win that ball back. Now patient at half field. If you're the Bandits, you got to be happy with the situation, being on game 2 of the weekend with the Inferno on game 1, not just as a lead, but also ultimately they didn't exhaust as much energy as the Inferno really could have came out and ran and got after them and tried to stretch and high press, and they didn't. They allowed the Bandits to have the ball just a little bit. It was effective because the Inferno is in the game, but maybe also effective to allow the Bandits to have a little bit of energy later in this match. We'll let that play out as the game goes on, but right now Bandits a set piece down low. This is second corner. Tony De La Torre patient on the ball. He finds Isaias. Isaias shot saved by Justin Zuba. Zuba looking for Ishmael Morales on the counter. Berrigan gets a touch. Morales flicks it back across. He's back on the ball. Sombrero. Sombrero's Berrigan. Berrigan with the foul. Morales is going to have earned a free kick for the Inferno just on the edge of the box. Shot from Isaias De La Torre, saved by Zuba. Zuba starts the counterattack. Morales draws the foul, and that's where we find ourselves now. Inferno with the chance to capitalize and equalize. Laid off to Jimenez. Jimenez cuts back shot. Saved by Pena. Oliveira is out running. Finds a 1v1. Goes near post. Just off the mark. The Bandits very patient in this half. Found a few corner kicks. Found a restart on a foul down low against Aku. Have seen the lion's share of the possession so far in the third quarter. Very calm, interchanging, swinging the ball across the top, probing, just looking for that ball into the inside pocket. De La Cruz sitting in there now. He pops out wide. He's got it. Back to Omar Estrada. Isaias. Ball across looking for Veliz, and that broken up by the Inferno, who find themselves in a bit of a counterattack. Misplayed, maybe a turf monster, but De La Cruz with the big mistake there as he puts that straight out of bounds in the defensive zone. That's an intentional defensive clearance and going to be a top of the arc restart for the Colorado Inferno. Jordan on the ball. Lays it to his left, right-footed shot, just wide.
And caught by Meridian. Long ball.
Pena wants De La Cruz to get out and run. Jordan gets a little bit of touch. No, he doesn't. Referee says no, he didn't get a touch, but it bounces inbounds, so that's not going to come back to the top of the arc. It's going to be a spot restart just in front of the Colorado Inferno bench. Cheeky bit of control there from Isaias De La Torre, who takes two juggles, lays it down and pushes it through an opposing defender and then completes a pass. There he is, strong on the ball. He's launched a counterattack. Bandits out and running. They got a 2v1. Can the ball find the second post? It doesn't. And that was Omar Estrada trying to lay the ball across to Diego Olivares. Defended well from Colorado Inferno, and now they have possession going the other way. Jimenez breaks that up. Ventura Dominguez, errant touch. Jimenez now has to get stuck in just a little bit, but the referees say play on. And the Inferno find themselves in a man-down situation going to goal. Tony De La Torre, great kick save from Justin Zuba. Shot from De La Torre, right-footed kick save from Zuba. Big save to keep this a one-goal game. Interesting battle down low with the big size advantage for Isaias De La Torre. Freeing up space for Tony De La Torre, and Tony comes across the front of the box and smashes that thing across the face to Justin Zuba. As he gets to his left foot, that's pretty point blank. He hits that thing top shelf the other way. Tony De La Torre stretches this lead to 2 for the Bandits.
Bandits double their lead in the third quarter.
Another save from Zuba. Aku down low is kind of turning there, trying to find himself a opportunity to put his shoe back on. Ends up with the ball while he's trying to put his shoe on and almost scores. Gets a shot. That's saved by Zuba. And the Inferno playing with fire right now. An intentional clearance from, looks like that was Ventura Dominguez. He's upset with himself, but the Bandits with yet another restart. 2-goal lead. Zuba being called into action quite a bit. Not the same Inferno team that finished the quarter. Came out a little bit flat. And the Bandits looking to stretch this thing to 3 with 9 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, great little touch from Tony Della Torre to put his soul on that ball and roll it in front and look for a shot, but he may have came up with a rolled ankle instead as he kind of hobbles off. Zuba has it. Goalkeeper restart. He's looking long and he throws this thing 3/4 of the field. Inferno do well to collect that.
Recovered by Diego. Aku with the sprint.
Aku out solo on his own. Shot. Kick save by Zuba. Couple big saves to keep this game close. Good save from Zuba again. And a foul there goes against Aku. Little frustration foul. Oh, Oliveras, what a read. He steps in. Aku back to Oliveras, misses near post. Great read from Diego Oliveras, very opportunistic to step into that passing lane and spur a counterattack. Plays off the foot of Aku. The Bandits definitely bringing a little bit more physicality and urgency to this game than what we've seen so far in this second half from the Colorado Inferno. Berrigan stuck in against Morales. Veteran versus rookie. Veteran wins out in that one. Good decision from Morales to recycle the ball and get a substitution. Pena throws that one all the way back to the other end. Zuba gets a touch. That's going to be his only touch in this possession, but great penetrating pass from Josue Jimenez. Breaks a couple lines and puts Inferno in a position to get a shot. Just missed though, and there he is to break another one up. But if this gets down on the foot of Andrew Della Torre, there's going to be numbers going forward. He's found a ball across to Herrera. Herrera, just an errant touch. Oh, good save again from Pena. Good bit of play, a little bit of skill. Showing himself there is Luis Alvarado, but Pena up for the challenge. Pena on a much better game than he had in some moments last night. There's another shot from Alvarado, another save from Pena. Hit off the boards from Seth Scheffelbein. Pena collects that. Scheffelbein very active so far in this match as well. And we're going to have a 2-minute penalty behind the play on what appears to be Gabe Prada. Takes a bit of a shot on Tony Della Torre. Gonna get a look here at the back of the jersey to make sure we got the right one, and there you can see on the front it is number 18, Gabe Prada. That's going to take us to the under-8 media timeout for the third quarter. We'll be right back after a 60-second break from Dodge City, Kansas.
We have nothing to hide. Buy from family.com.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
And we're back at the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. Welcome back in. We appreciate our viewership today for this live broadcast from the United Wireless Arena. 4-2, Bandits lead the Colorado Inferno. Bandits now on a power play after a 2-minute penalty against Gabe Prada. Sees the Bandits with an opportunity to stretch this lead to 3. You have to think it's a pivotal moment in the match for the Colorado Inferno, who've already came back to 3-2, 2-3 that is, down 3-0 early in this game. But if it goes back to 3, and there it is, a great ball across from Eric Berrigan and another goal for Tony Della Torre. You gotta wonder what the road back. You can score quick goals, but it's just a lot of goals in a short period of time. It takes a lot out of you. And the Bandits here, this ball across from Eric Berrigan in his rookie campaign to Tony Della Torre also in his rookie campaign. Berrigan on his first cap, and he's going to hit the stat sheet for something positive. He's helped to put the Kansas Bandits up 3 goals, 5-2 on a power play goal from Tony Della Torre. And don't speak too soon. There's the hard work of Seth Schiffelbein. He does well to get in behind. I'm going to pronounce that again, Schiffelbein. Good work, didn't give up, came right back, and the Inferno were able to get that goal, and just a wall of scorer from Seth. Doesn't give up on it. Keeps his team in the game. Great response from the Colorado Inferno. Another kick save from Zuba. That one hit across goal by Angel De La Cruz. Another save for Zuba. And a foul there at midfield against Andrew De La Torre. Jordan to Morales. Prada, Dominguez, Morales. Great patience from Morales. Dominguez throws this one into the corner, finds Marcus Jordan. Jordan just gets stuck into a challenge there with Chris Valdez. Valdez wins that one. And left alone. Omar Estrada thought he had a runner, so he was just going to dummy that and try to take Ventura Dominguez out of the play. But nobody's there for the Kansas Bandits and recovered by the Inferno. Gabe Prada dispossessed by Oliveras. Won back quickly by Dominguez. And he's got an opportunity here to get back to that right foot we saw earlier when he hit that first-time ball over his right shoulder. Eric Berrigan rolls a play, or good hold-up play, and just swings side to side to find Herrera. That ball in behind speeds up Oliveras, and he looked like he wanted it to his feet, but it kind of led him into space and just created a counterattack for the Colorado Inferno in return. Prada shot blocked away by Berrigan. Berrigan having a great first game. There's another block from Berrigan. Shot taken there from Aaron Douglas. Douglas was the one that got put into the boards early in this game, and fortunately for Colorado fans or indoor soccer fans of the sport in general, happy to see he popped up and dealt with that. Tough young man for sure. It's a difficult foul put on him from Herrera. Something, again, you just don't want to see, but fortunately unscathed in that. Back into action is Aaron Douglas. It's going to be a restart for the Bandits, pretty point-blank range. It's going to be Isaias De La Torre once again on this ball. He's now switched sides. Tony De La Torre on the other side. Goes that way, picks Tony. Tony off the boards. Opts to go with the right foot instead of the in-swinger. Berrigan dispossessed. That counterattacks Josue Jimenez. Berrigan, well defended from Eric Berrigan to get back and recover. Jimenez wanted a foul there. He was in behind, nothing comes of it, no shot. Dangerous tackle, but Douglas doesn't get any part of the man. One minute, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. This game's opened up quite a bit. A lot of back and forth. Nothing's really come of it for the Inferno other than the response right after the power play goal by Tony De La Torre. But it's wide open and probably not what you want if you're in the Bandits coaching staff. Aku out, 2v2 the other way. He's found a 1v1. Shot saved by Zuba. Oh, here's a difficult one from Dominguez Ventura, who turns around. And after the foul on Angel De La Cruz, he has something to say to De La Cruz.
2-minute penalty for Trent. I mean number 20, sorry.
We're trying to figure out what this penalty is for. It looks like it's a unsportsmanlike penalty after the play against Domingo Ventura. Of course, he came in very late and dangerous on Angel De La Cruz after he had a shot. It was saved by Pena, and he came in just a bit late. Now with 45 seconds left in the third quarter, the Inferno find themselves down a player again. Power play for the Bandits. Shot just wide by Diego Oliveras.
Let's go, Bandits, let's go. Let's go, Bandits, let's go. Let's go, Bandits, let's go.
Oliveras, Tony De La Torre. 15 seconds, finds the second post. Eric Berrigan lays it back. Isaias De La Torre doesn't get all of that one, gets it, the ball just a little bit behind him, has to reach back for it, but it's an intentional clearance. It's going to be a restart with 7.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Inferno, we're going to have to kill this off with only 4 men, so it's going to be, you're going to have to pick. Somebody's going to be wide open down low. Can the Bandits just find that second and third pass? Della Torre liked his option, so Isaias takes a shot. Tried to put across by Eric Berrigan, and it's saved by Justin Zuba. That's the end of the third quarter, 5-3. The Kansas Bandits lead the Colorado Inferno. We'll be back at you from the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas in just a few moments.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Ignore the goals that come bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
Outlander Sport, starting at $333 per month.
Buy from family.com.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
Welcome back to the United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. MASL2 action Sunday afternoon. We got a doubleheader. This is the second leg of that, and in fact, the fourth quarter of the 8 quarters that we're going to have. And what way to come back to see a couple highlights. That 2 goals back-to-back from Tony Della Torre. That last one off a power play, but there's the response from the Colorado Inferno, who score quickly on just a ball put in behind, and a lot of hard work to get him back to 5-3. But a difficult penalty, late challenge there as Ventura Dominguez arrived late on Angel De La Cruz. And then after the foul was called, Dominguez had something unsportsmanlike to say to De La Cruz and drew a 2-minute penalty, which has put the Inferno on a penalty kill for the next 1 minute and 20 seconds of the fourth quarter before that would expire.
Bandits lead by 3. 15 minutes left. All or nothing.
They have 15 minutes left in this match. Bandits start the fourth quarter. Man advantage for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Referee's asking for a door in the Bandits bench to be closed all the way. Was left cracked for substitution purposes, but Jordan puts that in the corner, kills 10-15 seconds off the rest of this power play for the Kansas Bandits, and they're going to have about a minute or so left when Isaias De La Torre gets set up to swing the ball side to side. Immediately picks Tony De La Torre, looking for his right foot, doesn't find it. Diego Olivares, patience, recycles the ball, swinging side to side of the Bandits. Well defended from the Inferno, very organized. At this timeout, Nikki Ridenour, head coach for the Colorado Inferno, had an opportunity to set up the communication for this penalty kill, and so far have made it nearly a minute. We've got just over 30 seconds left in the power play for the Bandits. Skip pass across to De La Torre, back in front to Aku. Now Isaias looking for a shot, has one, goal! What an absolute smasher of a goal from Isaias De La Torre. We've seen some absolute gems today, and this one is right up there with all of them. Coming across to his left foot, and he puts that thing top shelf. What a highlight reel we're going to have at the end of this one, folks. There's been some goals. If you're just tuning in, that's par for the course, but what a banger. Isaias De La Torre, power play goal, puts his team up 3 with 13 minutes and 55 seconds left in this match. as Herrera out-pressing Casey Gasson. Casey Gasson, what a luxury, right, for the Colorado Inferno to have a goalkeeper that could be your number one. He is your backup, but also can come in and get field minutes. And Gasson now in with fresh legs, providing minutes for the Colorado Inferno. Wichita, once upon a time, had a guy by the name of Steven Hammerski that was capable of much of the same. Oliveras again with his little fake like he's going to pick the ball up and it be dead. Everybody thinks it's a little bit of a joke. Let's hope that the Inferno players don't take too much insult to it. Want to keep this game clean. We've already had a dangerous challenge, as I said early on, against Aaron Douglas. But otherwise, other than Domingo Ventura's communication to Angel De La Cruz that was unsportsmanlike, we've played a pretty clean game between those two moments. Morales on the ball again. Jimenez, Morales. Alvarado to Dominguez. Shot from Alvarado that's blocked from Diego Oliveras. And an intentional clearance against Herrera. We'll see a restart at the top of the box for the Colorado Inferno.
Up and over. Listen, we're not playing football.
Great throw from Zuba. That thing flicked on off the head of Angel De La Cruz. Doesn't find an Inferno player, but great distribution nevertheless. The Bandits here in this inaugural season, first year of Major Arena Soccer League, or any indoor soccer for that matter, in Southwest Kansas. This team hosted at the UWA Arena, United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. This is the first time. Most of these players are rookies. There's very few on this team that have had any experience. The few that have, some have already been called up and signed MASL 1 contracts. And then, of course, you saw Isaias De La Torre with that left-footed shot. Here's Omar Estrada coming back the other way. He finds De La Cruz. De La Cruz clips it back across and just misses the pass. But good step from Estrada, and he's counter-pressed and won this back again. Isaias De La Torre fancies his chances from there, and why not? Pushed away by Zuba. Bandits now with 25 shots on frame on the night to 16 for the Colorado Inferno. Bandits very patient, probing. There's a Meg from De La Torre. Nothing comes of it. He goes down asking for a foul against Taylor Sean. Referee says no. Berrigan in behind finds Diego Oliveras. Aku. Oliveras releases the run. Next ball in, Herrera Good ball from Aku. Herrera, errant touch. And Inferno looks like they want to get out and run.
Easy for Freddie. 9 minutes left.
Aku. Defended by Prada. Recycled through Herrera. Now Eric Berrigan. Oliveras, Berrigan. Andrew De La Torre. Back to Diego Oliveras. Aku. Andrew. Herrera and the Bandits very much in control of this match right now with 9 minutes left. Open up, and he tries to play that across goal to Aku, is Oliveras, and he just misses him. But Diego having a lot of fun out there today, folks. Herrera just misses. Ventura Dominguez puts this down the line and dealt with by Andrew De La Torre. He's going to look up to see if he can find Oliveras, and he has a little combination. Now Pena to Oliveras. This ball clipped out on the run. Great ball in behind to Eric Berrigan, and he's found a 2v1 if he can get in on this. And he puts it across goal. Deflection, almost an own goal against Josue Jimenez, but it just goes wide. And then we see the arm of Justin Zuba. A great strike. On goal on the run there. And saved, pushed away, pushed right back into play by Pena before a foul is called against Isaias De La Torre. He fouled Aaron Douglas. What a save, good blocks there, and that's smashed from Marcus Jordan. But Pena denies that. And the Bandits continue to be willing to take blocks in front of their goalkeeper. Ball in behind here will release Chris Valiz. He's found a 1v1. Overlapping Isaias. Bandits hold up the play, look for a line change. It's a great decision from the Bandits when there wasn't a chance to find the second post or didn't need to force anything. They hold it up, they get a line change for the most part in. 7 minutes left in this match, and the Bandits continue to grow up right in front of our eyes here in their inaugural Major Arena Soccer League 2 season. Isaias De La Torre here on the ball, one of those players, player coach for this team, one of those players that does have experience. PASL, MASL 3 last year. PASL with the Barriellos from Kansas City, and MASL 3 last year with Sunflower. Once played a friendly in Kansas City against the Comets with the Wichita Wings roster. And has just been around the indoor game. Graduate of Park University, lived in Kansas City for the last 8 years, and he's come home to Dodge and taken this team under his wings, and you can see how big an impact he is here in his community to teach this game to the rest of these players. And they take on his personality game to game, and it's been exciting to watch here on the Bandits broadcast. Freddie Pena now. The Bandits controlling the tempo. A little bit of class, a little bit of deception. Now a little bit of strength from Aku as they play into the target. But Morales comes back and collects that. Zuba misses Morales on the clearance. The Bandits get it right back. Diego Oliveras in behind. Kicked away by Ventura Dominguez. Oliveras stands him up. Dominguez just holding that ball, and he's going to recycle through Zuba, but Zuba's got to play quick, and he does. But it's a 50-50 ball that sees Angel De La Cruz come over and put Luis Alvarado into the boards. That's going to be a penalty against the Bandits for boarding. And that is our official broadcast timeout. We'll be back with you in 60 seconds, where the Colorado Inferno will be headed for a power play down by 3 at the United Wireless Arena.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
Welcome back to the United Wireless Arena. 5 minutes left in this affair. The second game of a doubleheader here in Dodge City, Kansas at the United Wireless Arena. Bandits lead 6-3, and you see this foul here as Angel De La Cruz arrives late. That's going to be a 2-minute penalty and put the Colorado Inferno on a power play with just 5 minutes left in the match, trailing by 3, but a great time for them to start to bring themselves back into this match, and they've opted to go with the 6th attacker, it seems. That's going to be Marcus Jordan, the captain. He's going to come in, and they're going to play with 6. Of course, the Bandits now serving a penalty for Angel De La Cruz is going to have the Bandits defending this penalty kill unit of 4, which is Andrew De La Torre, Eric Berrigan, Isaias De La Torre, and Tony De La Torre. 3 of the De La Torre brothers from here in Dodge City, and Eric Berrigan in his first match of his Bandits career. Over here on the right back, the Bandits line up in a diamond, but they're going to have a lot to deal with because it's not just 5, it's 6 players, as the Colorado Inferno will opt to go 6th attacker. Oh, it hits the bar, not in. Great look right off the bat from the Inferno, and a great design and shape drawn up by Coach Nicky Rittenauer. They got the look they wanted, it just didn't go in. Marcus Jordan's gonna have to make sure he wins this ball, and if he doesn't, that's gonna be a 2-minute penalty on Marcus Jordan, because Isaias De La Torre won that 50-50 challenge, and he was in range to look up and turn this game into 7-3, and he had to take that foul. But a great decision from Isaias as he tries to fight through that to go ahead and take the contact. They're going to have to play a man short. Marcus Jordan's going to have to serve his own penalty, but one player is going to have to leave the field, and that is devastating for the Colorado Inferno because they had a man advantage and turned it into a 2-man, almost conceded on an empty net goal with 6 men after missing one off the crossbar. Well designed, well played, probably should be 6-4 right now, and instead we're going to play 4v4, 5v5 if you will, because the keepers are back in for the remainder of what would have been a man advantage for Colorado. Four minutes, 35 seconds left in the match. Both teams a man short. Pena opens up, asks for the ball from De La Torre. Back to De La Torre. Bandits looking to see this game out. 3-goal lead. Eric Berrigan, easy as you like, taking his time, understands that the Inferno have to come out and really try to press forward. This starts a counterattack, ball in behind to Tony Delatorre. He's trying to find an opportunity as Dominguez just kind of kicks up in the air to interfere with Delatorre, and it works. Delatorre pushes that wide, but a great ball from Isaias to Tony. No shot comes out of it. The Bandits content with letting Ventura Dominguez hold that ball. We have a 1v1 coming the other way now. Devin Gardachesi blocked by Andrew Delatorre. He's hurting just a little bit. He's going to try to play through it, but that was a big block from Delatorre, and you can tell it didn't feel too good. Empty net, Zuba out of his box. Delatorre looks to shape, he just misses, but Isaias with an empty netter on his strong foot shapes that ball around an Inferno player and just misses a few feet wide as he looks to extend this game and really put the nail in the coffin. Both teams exhausted right now. And the Bandits looking to see this out, take 3 points out of the weekend after dropping a match last night to the Amarillo Bombers. Again, Amarillo in first place right now in the league. First place right now in the league, and you know, the Wichita Wings, who were tied with them potentially in losses, could have forced a two-way tie, which the Bandits held the tiebreaker in the series. The Bandits 2 wins, Wings 1 win here in this Midwest Conference amongst the top of the table in the playoff hunt. Bandits controlled their own destiny and just had to continue to win. The Wings needed to push them and hope that the Bombers, I'm sorry, not the Bandits, the Bombers, potentially they had held their own destiny in their hands, and all they needed to do was win. They got that result last night, but the Wings go to overtime. They get the win, but they only take 2 points out of an overtime win instead of all 3 points. So the Wings, even should they win out, would trail the Amarillo Bombers by 1 point. The Wings are now hoping for Amarillo to lose a match or everything to go their way in the other conference, the conference that they're looking at. That ball's thrown in behind by Freddie Pena. Meanwhile, cleared away up into the rafters, all the way up, and it's going to come back down. That thing went up into the lights from Marcus Jordan. But the Wichita Wings really need some help right now from that Eastern Conference. You got the Rochester Lancers, Iowa Demon Hawks, and of course the Iowa Raptors, and the Wings need everybody to drop some points in order for the Wings to have a chance to win out. A big road win, being that they could have lost that game in overtime, where Kieran Laking comes up with the game winner to send Wichita home with a couple points. But now Wichita needs even more help than they did before, and we'll see how that plays out over the next couple weeks. Meanwhile, we've got a timeout taken by the Bandits, their last timeout of the game, I believe. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in this affair. We have a 30-second timeout.
And thank you to all the fans out here making the noise, making the team feel important. They really appreciate it.
Coach Isaias Delatorre's pointing at the clock, talking to the guys, saying, hey, look, there's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. We need to see this out. Organized goalkeeper Freddie Pena explained to them what they need out of this free kick, and sure, we can go forward and score a goal. That'd be absolutely great. They have Marcus Jordan in the net, not Justin Zuba, not Casey Gasson. So this is not their typical goalkeeper, as Colorado looks to finish this game with 6 men. So yes, the opportunity may present itself, but ultimately holding this ball may just do more justice for the Bandits. And they do go backwards with this and try to just pull the Inferno back out. Berrigan, smart decision to carry that deep, pull Inferno out, and then put it across goal. Marcus Jordan goes up over the top to the top of Diego Oliveras, punches it away, and now the Inferno are going to be able to set up their offense. Jimenez, Jordan. Shot blocked by Oliveras. Another shot from Jordan, this one over the top. 1 minute, 22 seconds for the Bandits to get another victory on the season and put some separation between themselves and the Colorado Inferno at the bottom of the MASL2 Midwest Conference table. Aka. Good decision from Oliveras to just hold the play long enough. Aku now on the ball. Shielding. Finds De La Torre. De La Torre thinks otherwise. Again, the Bandits just looking to drain the rest of this clock. 1 minute. Eric Berrigan probing. Beats Jordan. Ball falls. Berrigan just pressing. Jordan has no hands because the ball comes back to him. Berrigan presses him, flicks it across, a scrum in front of the net, and Aku gets another goal for himself. Another assist for Eric Berrigan. And that's just now, this game's just a formality for the next 49 seconds of this match. The Bandits with a great response to an emotional loss last night in a physical game against the Amarillo Bombers. They've lost 3 times to the Bombers and been in all of those games throughout. And you know, it would have been an easy game to come out and be deflated. But the Bandits don't. They come out and instead put on a show in front of this crowd this evening here in Dodge City. Scoring now 7 goals on 26 shots on frame. Morales, Jimenez. That was a shorthanded goal, by the way, for the Bandits, and now Herrera comes out of the penalty box. That one's going to go just wide, but Aku has an empty net with the 6th attacker out, and he almost adds another tally to this one. Jordan throws this deep into the boards for Morales. Shot from Morales.
5, 4.
Now 3 seconds left, and the Bandits are going to get a victory here in the second end of this homestand. The Bandits with a 7-3 victory.
The Bandits win 7, Inferno 3. Shout out to the
A lot of rookie players worked hard over the last few weeks to get these results, and you know, the Bandits go into New Mexico after losing 7-1 to open the season and get a result against the New Mexico Runners, come back and put up a fight, down 6, and come back to down 2 multiple times against the Amarillo Bombers. And then on a second game of a weekend, while the Inferno travel in and have the ability to stay the night and play on their first game, the Bandits with just a gritty, gutty effort come out and get a 7-3 win. It's a fantastic result for the Kansas Bandits. We appreciate you watching the MASL2. We appreciate you following the Kansas Bandits. We look forward to the playoff push and the rest of the games this season. We'll see you next week for the Kansas Bandits in the MASL2. We're going to finish with some highlights, and then we'll sign off from Dodge City, Kansas.